Hey everybody, it's Allison, the Holistic Homesteader, and today we are going to go clean the chicken coop. Alright, so it's time to clean the coop. It's time to separate the chicks, I think, or at least that's coming here in the next couple days, I think. I want to make sure that the big coop is nice and clean. So I figured I'd take you along on the process and I would give you a little chick update too. So stay tuned here. Here we go. Here's a little chick update. When I came up, one of the sapphire gems had already jumped out of the box. So I moved a few more out and I moved this meat chick in. He was not doing real well. I gave him some sugar water. When I use the sugar water, I just use like room temperature water and I take about probably about a third of a cup, and I used about maybe a quarter of a teaspoon of sugar, organic sugar, and I just dissolved it, and then I use a little dropper. There's my cup there with the little dropper. And then I just let the water kind of drip off and they will bite it and then drink it. And that sugar water just helps give them a little pep to their step. Everybody else seems happy and doing pretty good. We're still checking for pasted butts. The kids are riding their dune buggy. And I'm gonna clean this. So my first step in cleaning this is to use my shovel over here, and I'm gonna fill these sleds and I'm gonna haul any of the pine shavings to the garden. So I filled 2 sleds and so quite a long ways to go. I'm probably gonna have like 8 or 10 sleds full, I bet, by the time I'm done. So I literally just fill the sleds. Now I'm going to drag them over there to the garden and find a good place to dump them. This will just get rototilled down into the soil when we are ready to till. All right, so that's numbers 7 and 8. And I think I'm just about done. This is frozen. It's still too cold where we're at, and the rest of it came up pretty good. I'm not gonna go over, I'm not gonna go crazy on this. I have these blocked off with these ice cream buckets because my hens, these are the laying boxes, and they decided that they just wanted to roost in here and poop. So we blocked them off, and we actually use those pots right there too. Those pots right there, we put them underneath here, and then we fill them with a bunch of pine shavings, and the hens lay in those pots instead because I'm not going to the work of cleaning poop out of these. So from here, what I'm gonna do is use my food grade diatomaceous earth over here. I'm just gonna very carefully sprinkle diatomaceous earth all over the floor, especially in the corners and anything that looks wet. I'm gonna give it a good coating. Remember to not breathe any of this dust in. You don't wanna breathe the dust of the chickens. You don't wanna breathe the dust of the diatomaceous earth. So have really good ventilation or wear a respirator. All right, I think it's like nap time over here. Just a little bit of diatomaceous earth left up here. So I was able to get around the border, and I got over here too by the entrance. I think that is really beneficial. This is where the chickens are coming in and out of. They roost right here, upper roost, the lower roost. This is their door, and it's on a pulley. So from outside of the coop here, we are able to close that door. If it's really cold or if we know there's a predator in the area, we'll come up and we'll close that. And it also has the, over here and over here, it has the latches to secure it. So, all right. I think what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna get this board down and I'm gonna get that put across here in anticipation of these chicks moving over here, and that way it's done. Then what I do is I just take pine shavings and I put I'm gonna move this out of here. I'm gonna put pine shavings all through the bottom of this, and then the water dish is gonna go over here. So that's Storm, our rooster. He's a bantam. He's tiny and gray and so cute. He loves to jump on Harper's back. I think he tries to be mean, but he's so little that it's definitely not mean. What I have done here is cleaned all of the old pine shavings and poop out, put down a layer of diatomaceous earth. I'm gonna get more diatomaceous earth from down at the house, and I'm going to sprinkle some all through these pine shavings. I guess I need to put some pine shavings down over here too. I got a good amount of diatomaceous earth over here. I got new pine shavings in both of these pots for the hens to lay in. I will add diatomaceous earth to those and kind of mix it all together. Yeah, I'm going to fill up this dog water dish with water for the hens, and the hens, they will be able, I put this partition up, Brian helped me, just for when the meat birds are ready to move over here. I got this ready. My hens, they free range 90% of the time. They only come in here to sleep. So some of them roost over here, like 2 of them. Most roost over there, and the meat chickens won't be able to get over there. So that'll work out really well. But the hens are able to fly over this partition and get to their water if they need it, but they mostly free range for water. And then they're able to get to these pots, they're able to get to these roosts, but the meat chickens won't be able to get over this because they're gonna be too fat here in just a short amount of time. So all that's left to do is put some shavings down here and fill up the water dish, and call it good on cleaning the coop. One last video of the little chicks just to wrap up. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I'll keep you updated with how these guys make out. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching and for subscribing. I will talk to you later. Bye.